7 seasons, centuries have passed, until the day a hero named Mariner claimed his task. Deep dark ending, we love to play video games. We don't keep playing until the early morning. Deep dark ending, we explain Monty games. Deep dark ending, we seven girls and boys. As Mariner set off on his quest, he knew he needed a crew. The navigator joined the ranks and so did Mr. Q. Sailing for adventure, stories and for treasure. We will help you through, so climb aboard and join the crew. Deep dark ending, we love to play video games. We'll keep playing until the early morning. Deep dark ending, we explain Monty games. Deep dark ending, seven games and more.
Ahoy divers and welcome back. There we go. Welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner and we are back for some Starfield. It's been a week, sorry about that. I ended up getting sick hard last Sunday. I am better now. Supposedly. And ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Mojo, and ahoy Mariner Kitty. Time to resume. Ahoy Smasher! I did get a haircut. I actually got this haircut. I think you saw this last week. Or not last week, but the week before.
Always good to see you.
Anyway, where's... I thought we did dual cuff. What are we missing? Maybe we gotta talk to this last person over here. You went in on... Whee! Wow, that's a new heart emoji. Bitchish. Thanks, Smasher.
I hear justice has been meted out against Ukaru's killer. On behalf of House Dulkev, thank you. Hello, Vindicator. Malibor has kept me informed of the situation. The deadlock of the High Council. I hope your presence here means things have changed.
We're making progress, but your help is vital.
Yes, of course. I'm pleased that the Council is once again working towards a solution. It felt wrong not to help. Do you know where I was when it happened? The incident, they call it. I was in the temple next door, conversing with my cousin. I was in the middle of replying to him about... you know? I don't even recall. Some meaningless bit of family drama, I'm sure. One moment he was there, and the next, gone. My cousin, the floor, the wall, just gone. I found myself looking out at the scaled citadel, unable to comprehend. And now, here I stand, the elder of House Dulkev.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My loss? Yes, I suppose. Although, from an outside perspective, one could consider it a fair trade, given my new role. Perhaps even a gain.
I'm sure that your cousin would consider the mystery in safe hands.
I appreciate the sentiment, but we shall never know. You cannot imagine it. A single moment of pure, terrible silence. A meter's distance was all that separated me from whatever has become of Dazra. I find that through all the chaos and the scrambling since, my mind drifts back to that moment. I could be gone as well. But here I remain, spared. And I do not know why.
He's finally able to help that one person from the HQ. Had to HQ vet, at least they seemed less frustrated and finally got it. So, well, that's good. I'd almost given up hope. Can't dwell on the past, have to keep moving forward. Or let's see, you've been through a lot. Are you sure you're up to leading?
Do I have a choice? We who are left must take action if House Varun is to survive.
Have to keep moving forward.
And where is this forward leading? I'm sorry. I should shoulder my own burdens, not force them upon you.
Sorted wasn't their word.
I've grown so tired
Have
of
to
the
go look
council's
this up.
club,
Hang on.
and I want no
I'll
further
look it
part
up
in it.
after.
I have no demands, no requests. All must serve. And House Dulkev is no exception.
This could have been shared with the council long before I got here.
An attempt was made, but I admit it was not as forceful as it should have been. It was clear it was going to fall on deaf ears. That is what I can tell you. Sometime before our current calamity, Enesco Varun approached me looking for information about his grandfather's time. He was frustrated at the lack of progress. House Dulkev keeps extensive records, you see. While I was never told the exact reason behind the inquiry, I was able to deduce a fair amount. I provided him with the shipping manifests from the time of the Serpent's Crusade, materials and equipment that suggested some highly specialized research. I told Enesco where those materials had been sent. Weeks later, well, you've seen the Citadel. You know as well as any where we are now. The timing is too close to be coincidence. Enesco returned from the site in unusually good spirits. He boasted of something called the Vortex Interlock, and that it was the key to unlocking some new unseen potential. Whatever records exist of this interlock were swallowed up with the Citadel. And as for the original site, executors were sent, but did not return. And we can spare no more casualties. So I suggest you visit Malin Dam to the southeast. I believe it is more than it seems. It is the only place to learn more about these vortex interlocks and what connection they may have to the events at the Citadel. And should your search be fruitful, make sure it is known that House Dulkev was proud to serve when called upon.
Are you done talking? Oh my gosh. Could he talk any slower? Okay, does that mean we've got House Dulkev sorted? No, not yet. I thought we had dealt with this. Oh well, I'm gonna do Kadik. Because that's what's in my title. I thought for sure that was Dulkev we did last time. I thought for sure that's what we had sorted out. So what the heck?
I hope you find something useful at the dam.
Can we bypass and do Kadik and then
What do
come
you
back?
require? At
We
least
have to
be
reload
this
here.
busy.
Because it hijacked my thing. It should give me the option to do both. Or it should have told... that's super frustrating. We had spent 2 hours.
Maybe
We'd spent
sometime
overtime.
later I'll take a
Last time
moment
I
to reflect
was actually
on
able to stream this game. Trying to get this quest done. And it turns out it's not even the quest we needed to complete to align House Dulcaf. That makes me mad. Makes me very, very mad. So that means I'm going to have to go back in time and retitle the previous episode. Not aligning House Dulcaf, but some other stupid quest. Okay, well, sticking with... Oops, wrong button. Sticking with the plan. Let us find the person we need to talk to for House Kadik. And we'll try again tomorrow.
I had to turn away a mother and child this morning.
Go!
The guards overheard my neighbor forsaking
Shut
the
up.
great serpent. What a...
Always the best way to start off a stream, getting pissed at the game that you're playing. Okay, so where is this clown? There they are. Okay, what was the name of that quest? I want to write it down. The Courier. Okay. Notes to murder. The Courier. Okay. I will have to talk to Chieftain about getting the name of that title redone. Okay. We want to go over here. Okay, that's Dulcaf. That's Kadik. So we'll fast travel over here. Alright, what the heck? Where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go over here, not over there. Get out of the map. What is your strongest and weakest skill? Me, helpful.
The Ministry of State executed Veric Verthalis, right?
That's better. I think this looks more like where we're supposed to go. Garg.
All must serve.
Okay, are you actually going to let us do House Kadik, or are you going to send us on another random side quest that's not consequential to what we're actually trying to do?
Numbers embedded in the settlement.
Granting them an audience. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Ah, don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. Good to see you.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
I've heard of Mujine's actions. He will be dealt with. So, Chris has sent our newest Vindicator to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry. Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction.
What is the Ministry of Conjunction?
The Ministry of Conjunction is one of the 3 government branches of our society. We deal in information to ensure the High Council can make educated decisions. Most of our work is highly classified. Even the High Council itself may not be aware of all that we're involved in.
I figured out what's wrong with her. She doesn't have any tattoos on her face. What can you tell me about House Kadik?
House Kadik is one of the 3 noble houses
they're
under
down
House
here.
Varun. We've a reputation on being the more moderate of the 3. Not as fervent as House Vithal, and not as passive as House Dolkev. We're also largely associated with the Ministry of Conjunction, since I lead the department.
It's honored to meet the elder of a noble house.
Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice?
We need Sahima to help recalibrate the mourning device.
I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers. But the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage by zealots. And now they're demanding negotiations.
This is a major overreach. I have never known the Zealots to be so bold.
How are the zealots able to kidnap your people in the first place?
What happened to Dazra was a cataclysmic event. The city may seem in order now, but those first few days, it was chaos. And the Zealots took advantage.
You can't trust the zealots. Negotiations could be a trap.
You are right when it comes to trust. But I don't believe the negotiations are a trap. The Zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council, or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands.
Zealots don't deserve anything.
Agreed. Which is why I'm hoping you can help. I need you to find the hostages. Bring them home, so the Zealots have nothing to leverage, and Sahima can work with the High Council. Normally, I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action.
Just tell me where the hostages are.
And that is where the issue lies. I don't know where the Zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This is where matters get complicated.
Do tell.
As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now. On my orders. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit. As long as no physical harm comes to them.
Understood.
I'll return once I've learned the location.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
So glad I didn't bother to ask. Upstairs in the meditation room. Upstairs. Ah. Do 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 do.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here?
I may not be House Kadik, but I'm the only one here that's communicating with the Nazca Varun.
Oh, so you're the heretic turned vindicator who thinks they're one of us now.
It's me.
So tell me, what would a chosen one such as yourself want with someone like me?
Other than punching you in the face, I was told you know where the Zealots have taken Zahima.
I'm
No wonder
sorry.
they speak so
Did you
slowly.
say
These lines are
zealots?
impossible to say quickly.
Why would I know anything about such extremists? Absolutely ridiculous.
Rasmus sent me. She said you know where the Zealots are.
So much for confidentiality. I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here.
You'd be the first. I can see why. If you're so smart, you tell me where this is going.
Easy. You ask me where Sahima is.
Yep.
I
One of them
refuse
has had
because
dinner.
my work is vastly more important than yours. Then you go back to Auntie Razma and tell her to go through with the negotiations. I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Razma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me.
Ooh, goody, persuasion check.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh yes, I do. These negotiations could just be a pretense, you know.
I suppose that's a possibility.
We need Sahima to solve this, and you know it.
Isn't
Oops.
that what the negotiations are for?
You're putting all of Dazra at risk.
I've weighed the situation, and I don't believe the risks to be that great. Serpent,
crap.
save me. Stop talking. Now leave me alone before I call security and have you escorted out. Or worse.
Should have really tried to do a quick save. Well, auto save. That's too long ago. Okay. Alright. We do this the hard way. Doggone it. This button. Zealous Overreach. Discover the location of the Zealot base.
Why are you still here?
I don't know. Alright, where's the stairs? There's the stairs. Maybe our hacking skill will do better than our persuasion skill. Nope, that's not where we want to go.
Yes?
For me, it's being an executor for commerce. I'm not sure life gets more done.
Ha, I was right. Hacking skill it is. You asked for it, Merrick. You didn't want to tell me outright. I'm gonna steal it. Feel like its pullover or wherever that is should be shifted to one side more. Easy to drag. Oversized shoulder piece.
Please try not to alert anyone to what you're doing.
Mission logs. Discussions with the head did not go well. He confirmed the kidnapping of my cousins, but wasn't willing to discuss his plans for negotiations. Razma and Jimal, these two guys keep pressuring me for information, but they don't both know how hard I've worked to cultivate the relationship this relationship. If I give up intel now, we lose greater opportunities for the future. Besides, I have no reason to believe the head will harm the hostages. In fact, they need them, Sahima in particular. They may put her to work, but at least they need her alive. The head isn't stupid enough to lose the only leverage she's ever had. As far as I'm concerned, my cousins are safe at Shadow Station Epsilon. Just learn. This is 5.7. Just learned that the zealots kidnapped several of my cousins. Blah blah blah. Not sure whether to be shocked or angry. Whatever hit Desra was so sudden. If the zealots saw the chance to make a move, it makes sense they didn't have time to discuss it. Met with Shadow Station Epsilon to discuss the benefits of a true alliance again. Finding out proposals so far to be unfair. It's true. Really heavily benefit from House Kadik, but what does he expect? Blah blah blah. Okay, just random dialogue here. Has seen the Blue Zealots have somehow infiltrated Desert and have taken several members of the house. Blah blah blah. This is all stuff we know. Just reactions to the catastrophe. Yep, just more questions about what it was. It would be really nice if they put them in chronological order to make you read through them all. But I'm semi-grateful that they did not, so that I didn't have to read all of it.
I hope when you return to the settled systems, you'll be able to show...
You must have gotten the location.
Yep. Hostages are being held at Shadow Station Epsilon.
Ah, yes. The old Varun military outpost. It's a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dazra. I can send you the coordinates.
Oh, why didn't you try to search Shadow Station Epsilon earlier?
Shadow Station Epsilon is one of many zealot bases scattered throughout. As I mentioned before, I wasn't willing to risk agent lives in order to scout them all.
I'll head there right away.
The sooner the better.
We will do whatever is necessary to bring Sahima and the others back safely.
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe. All must serve.
Oh, we're still talking to her. I thought we were done talking to her.
Like I said, if my intel is correct, the sooner the better.
We will do whatever is necessary
better.
to bring Sahima and the others back safely.
Don't know what that other
Now that we
camera
have a
angle
rescue
was,
mission
but
underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe.
I'll meet you at the power station when everyone is safe.
Good. Serpent willing. Your timing will line up. I'll stall the zealots as long as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly. Now, Jamal wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
Wanted to say I'll be back before you can finish having your
Vindicator,
lines,
a
but
word
whatever.
before you go.
Sure.
Tell me, Vindicator, what do you know about the Zealots?
Religious fanatics who kill those who don't follow the Great Serpent?
An oversimplified observation, but correct nonetheless. The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade, days we'd like to forget. Has my dear sister given you any
Actually, I do want to do one quick thing. I just realized I wanted to expand out my visual a little bit. so that the hand that's over here can actually be seen when I gesture. Edit transform. Is it crop left or crop right? Crop left? Yep. Nope. It's this one. Okay, that'll work. Just I'm over here gesturing and you can't see what I'm gesturing. Alright.
Jury on our house's relations with the Zealots?
Also, when I do this, Rosman and Merrick is working on establishing a relationship with the Zealots.
I'm surprised she even mentioned that much. Razma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Razma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
I have some choice words for anyone supporting a connection between House Varun and the Zealots.
So, Rosma doesn't want the Council to know her true relationship with the Zealots.
Exactly. House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots. But the truth is far worse. Razma wants the Zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade.
Well, sorry. I find it hard to believe the High Council isn't aware of any of this.
The Council knows nothing of her work with the Zealots, and I aim to keep it that way. All elders have their own ambitions. I'm certain that's all they see. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor.
We covered this.
Razma has lost control and is putting House Kadik's reputation and power at risk.
But I'm going to find Sahima so Razma can take back control.
And that's what I wish to speak to you about. House
Can you have
Kadik
started
shouldn't
with
be
that?
associating with Zealots at all, except on an extermination level. But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. We need to cut ties with the Zealots altogether.
And you expect me to do something about it.
How astute. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Kadik and the Zealots. And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Razma would blame the Zealots and cut all ties.
House Kadik would go to any lengths, it seems.
So you're condoning the murder of your own family?
I'm doing what I must to preserve this house. All you need to get is Sahima's research, which she has with her.
I'm not committing to anything.
Think about it if you must. But if you care about your people, you'll come to the same conclusion as I have. And when you do, just know that we can't afford any loose ends. No witnesses. As far as everyone else is concerned, the hostages were dead when you arrived, and you exacted revenge in House Kadik's name.
Like I said, I'm not committing to anything.
I trust you'll make the right decision. Until then, I'll see you at the negotiations.
Oh, man.
If you are free soon,
It's a lot of filler
Could we
dialogue
talk?
to make it feel like something,
Yes?
but in actuality, they just described a blade of grass for 3 chapters.
it has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories.
I'm here for it if you need someone to listen.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I
Ahoy, Gazoo.
established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends.
But there was a time when I wasn't promised, and I'm not so bad. We're around for what? There was a time when I wasn't promised, and I'm not so bad. We're around for sure.
Yes, I have found that to be true. It was, and is, still a surprise. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter. For they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them.
I have no idea, Mojo. I got lost in the conversation.
It's not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo. And zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them.
If they're half as strong as you, they've gotten by.
I have no doubt they were resourceful. Still, how badly were their lives damaged by that moment? In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side.
I'll do anything for you, Andreja.
Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Yeah, we're not doing that anytime soon, sorry. Let's see. Sahima at Shadow Station Epsilon. Oh, that's not far of a walk. Where's the pointer arrows? There we go. Really? Now you're gonna get... Alright. Looks like this is the closest spot. Okay, bye! Exit stage right even. Woof. So I've been working on that new game called Satisfactory, and I must say it is just so. like what should have been colony building or outpost construction in Starfield. There's... Woo! I forget about that. Ouchie. But yeah, you get to build factories. You get to build convention. You get to build mining things that dig up the stuff you use. You get to send it down conveyor belts to smelters. You can that can then send it on down the line to construction apparatuses. It's very cool. And there's a, I would say, small story that goes along with it. It's not a huge, at least it's not yet, but it gives you goals. It's not really a sandbox because it gives you things to talk about or things to do specifically to work towards. So YouTube vig from Coffee Stand Studios about what they are not planning on putting into the game. Love the fact that they want to keep it a chill game. Yes, it is seemingly very chill, and I love it. Well, I think I finally found a cozy game that I can play. Time to do some sniping. That's a miss. That's a miss. Okay. There we go. Got him. Whoop. Hydrate from Smasher. Give me just a second. I have villains to put down.
I'm going to.
I've lost my. There we go.
Please save the game, Mariner.
And then please save. Okay, we can do the save right now. I have lost my touch with the sniping. Missed. Oh, come on. Got him. Ha. It's one. The nice thing about it is that it is, oh, I need to hydrate. It's co-op, and I'm very eager for someone else to pick up the game so I can see what that's like. There we go. Oh, want to be able. She wants to be able to turn in bits with specific things, like make me do specific things, like 50 bits for the hat and 100 bits for the cat cameo. Gazoo, you didn't know what co-op meant?
Winner takes all is different.
Ahoy, drowning lemmings! Is this expansion better than Phantom? What? I don't get the reference, and probably not.
Bring it! You die today. Where have they gone?
There you are. I cannot aim tonight. Why are you screaming in fear? Oh, okay. Yeah. Did you light yourself on fire with that move? What was that? Sorry, I also misunderstood. Let's see, is there anything? Ooh, we got ammo. Ye olde split attention between movie, between game and chat. Got anything here? I'm gonna need to do research at some point. Oh, there's a Oh, I'm using this place as a firing range. Oh, I need to heal. Dang, I didn't realize. Check out the top floor really quick, see if there's anything here. Ooh, goodies. Ooh, Superior Varun Assault Helmet. Gives me more health, but it doesn't have the extra stuff. I did not mean to pick that up. Yeah, this gives me minus 15 from 15% from humans and cool. All right. It is single player as well, but I'm eager to get someone to have someone pick it up so that we can try co-op. Let's see, we looked in there already. Yes, it is on Steam. Take that. Okay. Oh, sorry, Journey. Let me. I have not been keeping up with the chat on your side. No, it's not even close to several on both games. There's something magical will happen with this expansion. Nothing's gonna save this game. Yep, no kidding. My hope is that an inventive modder does a full reset on this game and creates something great. Just don't know if modders even care to do something. And not enough of them, I don't think, really do. Yeah, that was something that Mojo and I have been talking about. Is this? There are no stakes. Not really. I mean, even in Fallout 4, there were stakes. If you wanted to have an impact that was meaningful, you just decide to join one of the factions, work against the others. In this game, there's no reason not to join any of the factions because they don't conflict at all.
I heard something.
Whoops. That was a good throw. Why is it not letting me duplicate it? Oh, I'm out of grenades. Frag grenade. That was a miss.
Take your best shot.
Ow! Jerk. Ow, come on. Don't do that.
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers. I cannot.
We are the scavengers. What do you mean? We want it all. Ooh, she actually sounded happy to get hit.
Brainborn.
Take cover!
Right into the kisser. That was a good throw.
You will not lose, coward.
I cannot wait to kill you.
Took way too many bullets. Whee! Love the exploding kind.
I believe the threat is gone for now.
Promises, promises. This way.
Face me, coward. You're mine. Look out! My eyes! Oh, fuck!
They have to. Whoa!
The best you can do.
They have to do some controller support first.
Take cover!
Because I was a little disappointed when I started it up and loaded it up with my controller running, and the Steam said it doesn't have controller support. I'm like, what? Do you mind firing the weapon, please? I'm pulling the trigger and nothing happens. Be honest, you deserve that one.
Got one.
Nice shot. Why do they always run into the danger?
You cannot evade us.
Oh, come on. Where's the stupid... There we go.
If you're here to help, that zealot had a key. You have to get me out of here.
You cannot escape judgment. But if you meet the Great Serpent in time.
There are still people talking. I heard them. Move! Oh.
Who are you?
Vindicated the Mariner. Rosma sent me to rescue you.
Serpent's Grace, I knew it! I knew she wouldn't just leave us here to rot. It's more than just me. There are others. The Zealots have been using them to force me to continue my research here. They think I have all the answers since the original experiment was a catastrophic failure.
The Zealots were wise in their tactics. Up until now.
Good news. The High Council thinks you have all the answers, too.
So my theory is correct. Or I should say, the High Council now believes my theory, the better theory, is correct. I knew it! I told them their algorithms and insufficient testing were only giving the illusion of stability. But no one wants to listen to me. Not the girl who put people twice my age to shame when it came to assessments. Of course, this is what it would take for Rosma to send someone after me.
Zealots also planning on using you as a pawn in negotiations.
Negotiations? Oh, right. I'd almost forgotten. I overheard the Zealots mention negotiating with House Kadik, so the motivations are clear. Not only does the High Council deem me important, but Rosma needs to remove me from the equation. I get it. But at least now everyone knows I was right.
Let's get to getting back out of here.
Yes, step one is freeing the others. The Zealots aren't aware of how I've been delving into their systems here. I told them I needed full access if they expect me to replicate Anasco's experiment, and I didn't even bother with risk assessment. They think I'm applying my theories to their poor excuse for technology down here. Granted, I could probably make it work if I had to.
Just get to the point.
Right. Getting there. The other hostages are being kept just beyond this room. I can disengage the locks to their cell and grant you access to an elevator in the room beyond that will take them to safety. You just have to clear out that area first, and the Zealots down there are... different.
How are the Zealots different?
The Zealots you'll encounter beyond here are... altered somehow. To be made thus would be to show them the Great Serpent's mercy.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere yet. While you get the rescue underway, I'm going to set up certain guarantees here. I'll meet you and the others outside.
Sounds like a plan.
And a well thought out one at that. I just need enough time to set up a remote device so I can launch a virus that will render this place useless. Think of it as a failsafe to guarantee our safety. The Zealots would never risk this base or their ships.
Fine, I'll get the hostages out of here.
Good. I'll see you outside.
Free the hostages. Can I do any research? Oh no, that's no. Oh god. I thought I had a. I thought that was a bug that was gonna make me have to save and restart. Okay. Where do we go from here? There it is. We will do a quick save. And we'll see if we can snipe our way through this. Or stealth sniper. Loot stealthing. Take that.
You cannot beat me.
Well, it's a good thing we did a quick save. I've got a whole thing on YouTube, Drowning Lemming, about the Sim Settlements 2 mod. You should check that out if you like Fallout 4. Okay, this one.
Give up already.
whoops. That's... That was a failure. I thought I had my shotgun prepped.
Someone or something
You guys stay put. We're gonna...
Has help finally arrived?
Give me a minute. I'm just gonna clear out some of this lower area here. Make sure we're not gonna get snuck up on. What do we got? Random sci-fi effect for Smasher. Along with a hydrate, okay. So... in this Star Trek series Deep Space Nine, there's a wormhole with entities in it who only communicate through posing as people one knows.
Here they are. You can't hope to win. I'm hit!
Doggone it. Why are you running away? These guys are massively OP. I'm under level. Where are you going?
Are you prepared to die? Watch out!
Jerk. Okay, got a couple more people to find. Then we can go back and rescue the prisoners. Okay, this is probably the elevators you saw me tell us about. So where did the baddies go?
Great Serpent, protect me. Thank the Serpent. I thought I was done for.
Who are you?
What is
You aren't a zealot. Who are you?
I'm Vindicator the Marinator. Ozma sent me to rescue you.
The Great Serpent is merciful. And Tahima? Did you find her yet?
It's called Sim Settlements 2, Drowning Lemming. It rounds out the settlement aspect of Fallout 4 for those who feel that that was a bit of a sideline that was thrown in last minute with Fallout 4. Tahima is safe. She's granting us access to an elevator to escape.
I wish it were that easy. The zealots separated us. Our brethren are still out there. Please, I can ready my people here, but you'll have to deal with the zealots and rescue the others so we may all escape safely.
I've almost dealt with them all. The way is clear. I didn't see any hostages. But I didn't see any hostages.
Please, check again. We'll head outside, but we won't return until we see they're safe.
3 remaining hostages. There's another one out here. Oh, while I'm down here, I might see if I can find... Oh, hey, there's a dude. That might be the dude that we're rescuing now. So we are missing one resource from our planetary survey of Varun Kai. I wonder if we could find it down here.
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
Ollie oxen free.
We should not leave valuables behind if we can avoid it.
That's fair. Drowning Lemming. To each their own. If I hadn't found the Sim Settlements 2 mod for Sim Settlements 2 mod for Fallout 4, I probably would have left it behind years ago. Why is this? Okay. Remember, 3 remaining hostages. And instead of giving us where they are, it's just gonna make us scour around. Just talk to you. Aha!
Serp is this? The Great Serpent has heard
There we
me.
go. We
Thank
only
you.
had one to find. That was good.
That's everyone accounted for. You did it! It's true what they say. The air really does smell fresher.
Serpent bless you. We owe you our lives. Thank you.
It's time to get everyone back.
Correction, it's time for you to get back. I'm going to stay back a moment and make sure everyone here is okay to make it back safely. I'll catch up with you shortly. Just let me know where the negotiations are taking place.
Negotiations are at the Badlands Power Station. Be quick.
Don't worry. Razma came through for me. It's only fair I return the favor. I'll be there when it counts. Now go.
These members of your house have suffered.
Ah.
I can respect your decision.
By the Serpent, you did it.
Right. We are going over here now.
Is your intent to be unreasonable the whole time? I thought this was a negotiation.
We're having a friendly chat, aren't we? It's not my fault you don't find my offers acceptable.
Nah, just the person I wanted to see. Please tell me you bring good news.
Sahima and the other hostages are safe.
Exactly what I wanted to hear.
Razma, who is this? You allow any commoner to just waltz in on official business. I'd expect better security from House Kadik.
This is hardly official business.
Yes. And now these so-called negotiations are over.
Over? You'd risk everything after the whispers of a stranger. I demand to know who this is.
I'm the one putting an end to this negotiation. The Serpent's chosen vindicator, the only one who can understand Anasko Varun.
You think I care about Anasko Varun, son of a traitor? Only a complete fool would expect me to believe this.
It's true, Mihail. And if you don't leave now, peacefully, I'll make sure your ships and Shadow Station Epsilon are made dust.
You... How did you... You're bluffing.
Test me. You think a genius mind like mine wouldn't find a way to hack into every system in your base? This remote device will launch a virus that will detonate systems within Epsilon, and reach your ships as well.
You realize how this may affect future partnerships, Razma. You'd jeopardize our connections.
It jeopardizes nothing. It merely restores the natural order.
The natural order. I could take you all out here and now. You know every one of us is prepared to answer the Serpent's call.
Sahima launched the virus. It's impossible to reason with zealots.
Are you sure?
You launch that virus, and I guarantee blood will spill.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Give the Serpent my regards.
Okeem is lucky to be made dust.
I'm glad you're on my side back there.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but if there is something worth taking...
That's why in Judge's one line
Something
I
I
love.
can do for you?
House Kadik is in your debt.
As am I. I owe you my life.
Tahima, you are a part of this house.
I know. I just wanted to say thank you. Personally. And here, it's the research and algorithm the High Council wants. I'm sure they'll appreciate it more coming from you.
I'll make sure the High Council gets it.
I'm going back to check on the others, but maybe come find me when you're done.
Sure. See you around.
Great. You can find me at the Great House whenever you get the chance.
We'll talk later, Sahima. As I was saying, House Kadik is in your debt. You've helped me maintain a very precarious balance.
This business with the Zealots needs to end.
And one day it will. But until then, they're a necessary evil. One that we'll be keeping a much closer eye on. I'd appreciate it if you kept this a secret.
I'm not the one you should be worried about.
Huh. If you're referring to the members of House Kadik. The others involved know better than to speak of this.
Your sister prefers they didn't even rescue the hostages.
As much as it disappoints me, I can't say I'm surprised. Jamal's never cared for our view with the Zealots. And she has no love for those taken. But this is what makes her an excellent mediator.
I think you'd both want to be on the same page.
You and the rest of our house. Now, I have much to do, and so do you. Ekris and the High Council will be expecting you.
Return to Ekris at the morning device.
Salutations.
Uh-oh, sneeze inbound. Ah, Yahoo. Wow. I've been doing some building.
Now that we have access to full power, we've been able to run proper tests. Ah, were you able to find Sahima?
How's the DLC going? It's going. The dialogue is hardly engaging. I was able to get Sahima's research.
Perfect. I have no doubt Sahima's work
Visually,
is the key
it's
to
awesome.
stabilizing the morning device.
Combat and weapons are
If
cool.
only the others had listened to her, we may not have lost so much of our great city.
Dialogue
This
puts you to
leaves House
sleep.
Dulkef. I pray they are cooperative. There's no telling how much time we have. And before I forget, I've been told to inform you that
Oh,
the
thank you,
council
Mojo.
has now granted you access to the armory in the keep.
Yes.
Seems they're
About
pleased
time.
with your work.
Hey, they just got an achievement. What did I get? I got some stuff. I got that, battle stem, enclosure keycard, extended mag, modified Varun Starstorm. Doubles the base magazine capacity, reinforced barrel, laser sight, and focal lens.
Our fate lies in the morning. Must be completed.
That's awesome. Ha 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 ha. That's a prize worth getting. And now we can actually possibly even trade with some of these stores. Where's the weapons store? Where's the goods exchange?
Our sins must have been considerable for the Great Serpent to subject us to this.
Hello?
Already have enough to worry about without an interloper in my shop. What do you want?
I want to look at your stuff. Well, it wasn't much of a sales pitch.
I do not waste people's time. If you need my goods, you will buy them. If not, you will leave. I do not
Fair.
know what to make of your arrival here. You may have convinced the others, but I'm not entirely sure you are not a foe. However, your credits are worth as much as anyone else's. I would trade with you, but I have no interest in being your friend. Now, what do you want?
I want to see what you have.
Here.
Gimme. Oh. More of the same. Let's see, let's sell. We got our own star storm we could sell. Ha ha ha. Sell from Razor Leaf. I don't know if there's anything here I want to get rid of. I'll get rid of that. Whoops. Stopped just in time, I guess. Alright. Oh, wait, hang on. What else do you have?
I suppose you'll buy what you need, then leave.
Spacesuits, weapons, ammo. Would solve the ammo problem. Helmets. Digipicks. We'll take the Digipicks. There's another shop we can go look at too, yeah? I'm done. You can tell I'm done trying to navigate my way around this place. Really should try and take the time to
I
learn.
have a lot on my mind. It's like everyone.
Why are you not letting me talk to you?
Hard to believe any... Please do.
Oh, that's right. You were one who had already let me buy stuff. What else we got? Security center. There it is. I should just be able to go right up and through. Okay, elevator up and then around, I think.
I haven't seen my sister in days. Great servant, I bring things to her.
I thought a new random quest was gonna drop on my shoulder, my lap, but nothing. The keep. Armory.
His eyes are
Well, look who it is.
Dazra's very own guest of honor. You must have friends in high places, as I have been authorized to trade with you. I have some impressive firepower on offer.
You have my attention?
Of course I do. Now, what are you buying?
Let's see what you have.
I am sure something will catch your eye.
More of the same, it looks like. Hard target. What I need to do is spend some credits on some resources so I can get some upgrades available. I'm not emplaced. Okay, so at least now I can trade. Oops, wrong button. Okay, now we can be doing the assist. See, that's Andreja's thing. Assist Howl's dual kef. That so annoys me. I thought we'd done dual kef already. Well, we've got trying to decide if we want to just end now, do dual kef tomorrow, or if we want to do Andreja's quest. Yeah, let's go and end it early. I've actually got a little bit I can do tonight before I go to bed. We'll be back tomorrow night, right here at 7:30 Eastern Time, for the true alignment of House Dual Kef. Meanwhile, the rest of these episodes are available on the YouTube, and then Tuesday night we have Stream of Consciousness with special guest Tier and Death. We're gonna be doing. Looks like we might be doing a full series on Final Fantasy, so be sure to tune in for that. Wednesday we'll be back on this, and Thursday I'll be on Lagging Out for more of this, I guess. So until then, enjoy Starfield, Shattered Space, fair winds, and fun gaming, y'all. Bye-bye.